What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan saw a sharp spike in heat injuries last month. By late June, over 500 people sought treatment for heat-related conditions, almost double the number last year. Heat-induced illnesses include heat stroke, exhaustion, and rashes. More cases may be coming because temperatures of 38 degrees are forecast to hit parts of Taiwan by the end of this week. An increasing number of babies in Taiwan are not surviving their first 5 years. It's not just a devastating loss for families, but also a big problem for the country. Joyce Zhang reports.
Welcoming a new life continues to be difficult in Taiwan. The country has one of the lowest birth rates in the world. Last year, Taiwan hit a record low in its number of births at just 138,000. But out of the few babies that are born, more and more are not surviving.
我们第0天的死亡是源于周产期的一个呼吸的一个疾病是占最多数，第二个就是所谓的我们的那个妊娠长短，那所谓的我们的早产儿这一件事情。
On average, 2.8 out of every 1,000 live births don't survive their first month, and 4.5 of them will die before they reach their first 5 years. Though these numbers are lower than the average upper-middle-income Asian country, Taiwan's infant mortality rates are 3 times higher than its neighbors Japan and South Korea. The health ministry says that some childcare misconceptions may be factors.
过去有许多的父母认为说趴睡可以让小孩子的头型比较好，这个没有太大的意义。但是如果造成那个新生儿猝死，那这个才真的是非常不值得。
Doctors are also concerned about seeing more hereditary conditions and genetic disorders, which can result in newborn deaths. To curb this, they've emphasized the importance of prenatal screenings to catch signs and respond as early as possible. James Lin and Joyce Zhen for TaiwanPlus.
The number of university students in Taiwan is expected to drop below 900,000 next year, with fewer than 200,000 starting their college educations. Education Ministry statistics show that the number of first-year students has been falling since 2012. Just under 280,000 started college that year. This drop-off has become even more obvious since 2016, when around 240,000 students began their studies. The number of freshmen is set to shrink by around 3,400 students each year. If this trend continues, it could mean fewer than 150,000 people will enter university by 2038. This comes as fertility rates in Taiwan have dropped to among the lowest in the world. Taiwan is outlawing the flipping of homes to make a profit. The aim is to reduce the number of empty homes and make housing more affordable, Bing Wang reports.
Workers scramble to meet demand for high-rise buildings. The number of construction projects is at an all-time high in Taiwan. It's seen a rise of 20% from this time last year, and the cities with the most sales of new homes were in northern Taiwan, including Dayuan and Qingpu.
大园客货园区，然后另外一个就是青浦特区。那因为最近一些就是低总价的产品比较好销售，所以也会看到有蛮多新家的出现。
These projects have been snatched up by individuals looking to make money off their new properties. It's common practice in Taiwan for interested buyers to buy properties, then flip them for a profit. According to government statistics, 12% of owned properties, or almost 900,000 units, were empty. Rather than occupy the properties, the owners are waiting for the price to increase. The government has rolled out new laws that prohibit this kind of practice as a way to reduce the number of empty homes.
预售屋未来都不能再转售了。那萎缩的主要原因是因为司法人，因为他购买住宅要采许可制，他买老屋的话，手续变得非常的繁复。
People who break the rule will be subject to a fine of $16,000 to $3 million US. The penalties will also apply to realtors who help people resell or transfer purchase agreements. This, analysts say, will hopefully alleviate Taiwan's long-standing housing market issues and allow younger and low-income individuals to buy their first home. Patrick Chen and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Nearly 10,000 manufacturing workers in Taiwan have been put on furlough as export orders continue to drop. That's the highest number of workers on unpaid leave in almost 3 years. The Labor Ministry reported that over 1,100 workers from 20 businesses were furloughed in late June. The ministry says that along with declining orders, high inflation and interest rate hikes by central banks have also hit manufacturers hard. 2 Taiwanese basketball teams are gearing up for some of Asia's biggest sporting events. Leslie Liao was in Zhanghua City over the weekend to catch them playing against each other before they go on to represent their country on the international stage.
It's basketball time. 2 teams, one playing for Taiwan at the Universiade in July and the other playing in September's Asian Games, will face off today in a friendly match before they go and take on the rest of the world. Who will win? Well, it doesn't really matter because this game is simply a love letter to Taiwan's basketball fans. This summer is going to be jam-packed with big sports events. The Universiade is an international multi-sport competition for university athletes, which is coming up later this month. Think of it as the Olympics for college students. Then there's the Asian Games, the world's biggest multi-sport event after the Olympics. That will take place in September. Taiwan is competing in both and has qualified for each of the game's basketball events. And to get fans psyched ahead of time, the teams representing Taiwan in each event played against each other. Basketball lovers showed up to support their favorite Taiwanese players like
Liu Zhen,
You might not have heard these names before, but they mean a lot to basketball fans in Taiwan. In a country that's easily swept away by larger, more prolific leagues like the NBA in the US, people here showed that there's still a lot of admiration for Taiwan's homegrown basketball scene.
有支持的球员有参加经典赛，所以想说来看看。
Back to the game. Most fans had a clear favorite to win.
蓝队，
那个刘真那队会赢，因为他们感觉经验比较充足。
我觉得那个蓝队，那个中华队那队，因为他们那边的经验吧，跟他的资历都比较强。
And they did, but only by 2 points. The Universiade team put up a strong performance and won their opponent's respect.
我觉得今天这是一场非常棒的比赛，那他们也打出一个很好的表现。
Taiwan's Asian Games team may have come out on top, but only by a little bit. The real winner here today is basketball, because come July and September, all the fans who showed up today will be cheering for both teams to win in their competitions. Patrick Sun and Leslie Liao in Zhanghua City for TaiwanPlus.
First, it was isopods, then crocodiles. Now, Taiwan is putting whole frogs in its dinners. Stash Butler has more.
Frog meat pot. Diners at this Taipei restaurant are trying its newest specialty, and reviews are not bad. In fact, frogs at this hot pot joint were so popular they ran out on their first day. But staff still say it's a divisive dish. Frog legs are eaten all over the world, but rarely in Taiwan, and rarer still here in their full-body form. But now it seems it's a thing. This shop in Taiwan's southern Yunlin County now offers 6 bowls a day of fresh frog ramen, with just a hint of garlic for taste. Taiwan's getting a reputation for peculiar cuisine. Giant isopod ramen stole headlines in May. In June, it was the turn of the crocodile. Gimmicky or not, Taiwan's culinary experiments have grabbed the world's attention and got customers leaping for more. James Lin and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of hydrangea blooming in Wuling Farm. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.